Alright guys, this is Jordan from Team Brotherhood here tonight, and this is going to be Deck of the Week. I believe it's number 9 or 10, I think it's 9. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something a little bit more interesting, a little bit different. Something not normally played, not seen a lot since back in the Magic Ruler days. I'm going to show you a deck that I'm using as a fun deck, and it's from the first archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, tunes. I'm playing Cartoon Stun is what I call it. So, here's the list. 3 Toon Dark Magician Girls. She's 2,000 attack, 1 sacrifice. It's a special summon. And she can attack the turn she's summoned. And when Toon World's out, she can attack directly. So that's 2,000 to the face. That's pretty good. She's what's known as a Class B Toon. 3 Toon Gemini Elves here for you. These are actual Supers and Ultras too. These aren't the knockoff ones. She's pretty good. 1,900. She can attack the turn she's summoned. That's the only problem. But in my opinion, she's the MVP Toon. 1,900 is really hard to get over for a level 4 for 1. But on top of that, when she hits your opponent directly, he or she has to randomly discard a card from their hand to the graveyard. So that's pretty good. Or discard 1 random card, I think it is. So pretty good. 1,900 again is pretty hard to get over, and just being able to maintain hand control is really good. 3 Thunder King Ryo. Negate a special summon, inherit special summon. Negate the Sangins, the Dark Souls, any searches like that. So I really like the Ryos. 1,900 again, and it's light. Was debating on putting in 2 Ryos and a Chaos Sorcerer, but I went with the 3 Ryos. 3 Breakers. Now, in this deck, we need as much back row hatage as you can possibly have. You're swinging directly with big tunes. You're poking your opponent in the face. You definitely need to have some back row hate. Breaker drops at 19 with a counter, pop a back row. You can then sacrifice him for a Toon Dark Magician Girl and poke for 2,000. You need to get rid of the warnings of anything. The Dust Tornadoes will blow up the Toon World. You need to get rid of the things that are your most vulnerable options to summon into. You need to simplify the game. You need to get rid of the Trenchals, the Mirror Forces, the Warnings, the Judgments, the Dust Tornadoes, the MSTs. You need to blow through those so your tunes can attack directly. And getting a successful hit with Toon Dark Magician Girl at 2,000 attack, that's a lot of damage. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of friggin' damage. That's a quarter of somebody's life points gone. 3 Spies. You're basically maintaining your field presence with this. 2,000 defense, flip, get a guy, get another spy, get a descendant, special summons to the field. You're keeping a guy on the field, so when you can make your Toon Dark Magician Girl push or your play, you have the option. On top of that, you can recruit in to a descendant. So you flip a spy, get a descendant, pop the spy for a back row, and then sacrifice for the Toon Dark Magician Girl. Pretty good play. So you're again getting rid of that back row, and that's what you want to get rid of is the back row. And 1 effect veiler for anything like a Breeze, Dragon, a Caius, anything that's going to cause you a threat or a problem, you have the effect veiler. It's also a tuner, gives you some options for sinking, but not a lot. 3 Ply Dualities, you want to get to your combos, you want to get to your plays, you want to get them as fast as you possibly can. This is the way to go. 3 Dualities, okay? You're going to be using your Toon Tables, which are up next. You're going to be using your Toon Tables for your Toon Worlds and any other Toon monster you have. So you're going to be using your Toon Tables to get the stuff you need to search your deck. That's where the 3 Dualities come in, so you can grab the other things. The Veilers, the Gravekeeper Spies, the Descendant, the Breakers. I mean, this is what Dualities for. Dualities for the cards you can't get with a Toon Table. Toon Table gives you your Toon Worlds, it also gives you your Toon Dark Magician Girl and your Toon Gemini Elves. Toon Table is the seeker of the deck. It's a great card. 2 MSTs, again, back row hate. You do not want to summon anything. They can drop a Gores on you. They can drop a Gores. Your tunes still hit directly. A Gores is scary. It's scary. I'm going to say it's scary. But they're going to hit directly. Your tunes are going to get in directly still. So 19, 2, and 2, that's a good push. So get rid of the warnings. Get rid of the things that you're really worried about. Trinade, again, the back row. You got to worry about that back row, people. If you don't worry about the back row, you're not playing it right. Allure, more draw power. You have a lot of darks in this deck. You have a lot, so you draw 2. Book of Moon, get rid of their tuners. Set anything like, protect a guy attacking. You know, something, just an option there. Monster Reborn, get back a tune, get back one of their tuners, get back a big monster, get back something you've discarded from their hand with Toon Gemini Elf. Get back a play, basically. Make magic happen. Dark Hole. Now Dark Hole's in here. Great card. You're nuking the field. But Dark Hole's also the reason why I'm not playing a Tengu build. And the reason is, sure, get a Tengu, sacrifice Tengu for Toon Dark Magician Girl, get another Tengu, sacrifice Tengu for Toon Dark Magician Girl, and get another one. You can get 6,000 in, but you get 6,000 in, and what do they mirror force? So you don't even get your 6,000 in. What do they mirror force? Your plays are gone. Next turn they Dark Hole. Your plays are gone. You have to be wary of the Dark Hole too. That's why you don't play a Tengu variant. You play this. I like this. Me and my friend Scott sat down and talked about this. I like this build. It's a fun build. Again, it's not meant to really win a big tournament. It's called Cartoon Stun for a reason. But Dark Hole is a great threat to get rid of the field presence that you might have to encounter later. Solemn Judgment. Negate the activation of a Mirror Force Deepers and something that's going to screw over your plays. 2 warnings. For that Gores drop. For that push that they're going to try and make. For any threat that comes your way, you have negation right here. Mirror Force. It's your basic staple. They're going to attack you. You want a Mirror Force. Torrential. Probably one of the best trap cards there is this format. This game has any format, actually. I mean, you're nuking. It's basically a Dark Hole when they summon. Or when you summon. If you need to get rid of a threat, bang, Torrential. Dust Tornado. Back row hate, people. Back row, back row, back row, back row. I can't stress that. Back row hate. You gotta be wary of the back rows. Deep Prison. Remove their star card, remove a threat. Bam, Deep Prison. And Royal Oppression. As much as this could possibly work against you, it's gonna work against them. You get at your Toon Dark Magician Girl or your Toon Gemini Elf, which is the one you want to protect. You want to protect her. So you get out the Gemini Elf and you protect it with the Royal Oppression, the warnings, the judgments. You protect the Gemini Elf from any bigger threat than she. Royal Oppression. Right there. Get rid of the star card, negate, negate, negate. Bam. On to the extra deck. Now the extra deck is just something I threw together a little bit quickly. Basically your basics. I'm running 1 Utopia because you have level 4s, you have Thunder Kings, you have a bunch of level 4s. He's 2,500 and negating an attack in this is a really good thing because you don't want them getting over your tunes. Random Fortress Dragon, it's in there. Not really too sure where I had the spot, just threw it in. Trish. Can't really make it in this deck, but you can. Well, you can if you Monster Reborn their tuner. Like I said, this is basically just your extra deck for the what if scenario with the Monster Reborn play. Your level 8s are Star Card, Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler, and Red Dragon Archfiend. Big guys, good effects, pretty solids in here. So you know they're generally it's just your staple extra deck. A Black Rose, Ancient Fairy Day, Dragon, and Arcanite Magician. Your Gemini Elves are a spellcaster. Your Toon Dark Magician Girl is a spellcaster. So if they play something that you need to pop, more back row hate right there. 1,800 defense, 3,800 defense with the 2 tokens. Brownic, back row, back row, back row, and front row. You know, you can get if you can make the play to get a Brownic out, and you can do it right and win, you play the Brownic. Gaia staple 2,600. And then you have your ally, Justice Cataster, and your Tech Genius Hyper Librarian. Again, most of this stuff is just for the Monster Reborn play. It's not really in here because you can make it, because you can, but you can't make it that often. You're more or less playing a stun variant. It's just here to have the extra deck, so you know your opponent off the bat doesn't exactly know what you're playing. Now, onto the side deck. This is pretty much a generic side deck, and you're playing a few things that really should be main deck, but because I don't know, I'm still testing, I threw it in here. And that's Chaos Sorcerer. I don't know if I should be running the Chaos Sorcerer and 2 Thunder Kings or 3 Thunder Kings and no Chaos Sorcerer. So he's in here. I'd like your guys' opinion. He's good. He's the front row hate, so he's good. Ali Salvo has been a staple since the Hyperion deck came out. Since Ancients came around, Ali Salvo's been a staple in the side deck at 1. Light Monster hits it, pop 2 of their cards. He's a staple, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Fossil Dynas. You have matchups that are bad. You're going to. The deck is not a meta deck, so it's gonna do good. People aren't expecting it, but you got to play it right, and being able to stop and being able to set one and blow up their special summons, or to stop any other special summons after he's face up, is pretty good. Two crows. Plants are there, people. Plants are living. DD Crow the plants. DD Crow the dandy, the spore, the glow up. Plants. They're here. Kinetic Soldier Sams are still kicking. They're not dead yet, so you gotta have some protection from them. Nobleman, Gravekeeper Spy, Gravekeeper plays, and when you're playing against Gravekeeper's probably going to side deck out your stuff, but you know the plays are there. Rykos, good hits. Extra Dust Tornado for the back row hate. Mind Control for decks that run Poly Duality, which is pretty much every deck, and now that Duality is confirmed to be August 25th to 30th in the tins. Good card in the side deck. Two Chain Ds, Frogs, Plants, Sams, and Sabers. This card is good. If you don't believe me, card of the week number 6, I believe, was Chain D. So check out this card of the week of Chain D. Okay, guys? Chain D, right there. And two Crevice. Basically, this is for the somewhat plant matchup, but more or less a frog matchup. I personally hate frogs. If you watch my Monday video, I raged. I hate them. They're just so stupid. I hate Frog Monarchs. I hate it all. I hate the deck. I always side 2 of these. You want to get rid of the water monsters in that deck, mainly Treeborn Frog. Any card that gets rid of the basic game mechanic in this game is stupid, which is tribute summoning. Crevice, run it. So yeah, guys, this is my cartoon stun deck. Let me know what you guys think. Comments below, opinions, anything helpful more than anything. Don't really want people raging because I built a Toon deck for this week, but I like Toons. I've been wanting to play them for a while. I'm probably going to play this on Monday just for the hell of it. I'm going to be late, so I won't really be able to have the chance to win anything. But yeah, give me your comments below. That'd be great, guys, and tell me what you think. Peace out.